Okay, hello. I made it. Hello, hello, hello. That's just about on time, right? Okay, first of all, I want to show off. The change in my overlay. So, before, I'm sure you remember, when I changed scene in OBS, I have to spend like an extra second or whatever to change the background to be something more fitting, right? So at the minute, it's obviously displaying the intro chat. I'm going to go to full camera, and then it will load in the webcam background one. Right, you ready for this? Now, we'll let it do a shout out to the VOD watchers. And I'm going to press full camera. Pressing full camera, hello! Now, this text on the next transition will transition to a webcam one. It takes a little while because these updates are kind of slow. There's a chance I might change it so that it triggers a transition instantly. Next one should just be random letters in a shape. Come on. Yay! See, I didn't press a button for that. It now plugs directly into OBS. It basically says, yeah, you've changed the scene, so therefore we're going to change the background. Automating our transition. Yeah, forced femmed by the machine. Hi, Kaylee. Hello. Sorry, just getting the pre-stream chat out of the way. I was running a little late this morning, and I got stuff to talk about. Now, this also works for both the normal capture card and the capture card for N64 games. Bing, bing. So yeah, the fact that it works for everything. Now, the stream intro scene doesn't work because I need to specifically pick the intro based on what game I'm playing. So in general, like, I mean, I'm pretty happy with where this little piece of software is, to be honest. It works well for my needs. I don't know how I would be able to change it to work for anyone else's. But I'm happy with it. It looks cool, right? It looks cool. And yeah, now when I come back from BRB, I'm not going to end up with BRB text for ages. Twitch is supposed to be scuffed. Maybe. Okay, I think it's time to move over to the game. I have yet to solve the problem of music not fading out, but that's another day. That's an uh-oh. Let's not do that. That's flashing the camera in front of people. And also doesn't work. Hey, don't go back to it, please. How can I do... I should have tested this, eh? Well, there you go. Twitch is scuffed. How do I add a new window, right? That I can see... Do I press this? No. There's a way that you can get like an extra thing, right? View. Multi-view. Okay, that's close enough. Why is it flickering? I'm gonna have to mess around with this for a bit. Please forgive the music if it cuts in and out a bit. Let's unplug it here. Let's replug it in here. Okay, we're working. Alright, now I know how to do that, that's great. Okay. Right, here we are. We missed the musical interlude. But now you'll see, now that the underlay changes to a full screen version, on next load, we'll get the colours across the whole screen without me clicking anything. Optimizing workflow. Hire me, anyone? Hi, Isabel. Yeah, I know, I'm 3 minutes late. It's flick day. I just don't really take the time to catch bugs or fish. You know? Oh, goodness, yes, I look different. Okay, let's change my title, then I'm gonna change how I look again back to something I'm more used to. This is it's funny when I have these moments in real life. It's like, whoa, what the fuck am I wearing? Well, I guess I was surprised, right? Surprising. Surprising avatar. I guess I was surprised by the avatar. Flick the bean day. Yeah, I mean, isn't that every day though, Kaylee? You wish. Well, you gotta be the change that you want to see in the world. Look, I'm not gonna say that anyone's equipment is or is not a bean. That's up to them. In the same way you get to pick your pronouns, you get to pick how you refer to your anatomy, I suppose. Polish the pearl day. Surprising personality. I guess that's what it... Yeah, sure. Okay, let's go straight back in. Right, there's a few things I want to talk about this stream while we do this, which is... Did you watch the Tomodachi Life thing update? Zucchini, that's so funny. We call it a courgette in the UK. Tomodachi Life has gone woke. I love it. I was already kind of thinking like, oh, maybe this could be the next stream game after Animal Crossing. And they went and made it so woke. You know what? I'm going to wear a custom top. I always forget you can set the custom tops in here. Should we go for this one? We'll go for this one in celebration of Tomodachi Life. It's still courgette there. Oh, well, there you go. They've got non-binaries in there. Hell yeah. They've got gender preference for romantic relationships. Hell yeah. We love that. I don't really want any of those. I should have changed my hair first. Is this... Are these the glasses I normally... No, I've been wearing these. Hi, Banana Bear. Hello. So yeah, basically I'm very hyped for Tomodachi Life. And like I loved the last one, like the one on the DES, the 3DS. I was a big fan of it. I didn't play it for super long. Yeah, let's go for these. And then I'll change my hair. Like, the last one didn't grab me for ages, like, for a long time. Like it helped, but when I was playing it, I was pretty into it, you know? It's kind of cute. What was my normal hair? My normal hair was this one. Never played it but seen snippets. Yeah. Like, I just love how silly it is. You know, it really doesn't take itself seriously at all. Oh god, we need to be making money, don't we? I think my next project needs to be house upgrade, which is such a boring project to have. But honestly, I can't really do anything else without it. Okay, back to myself. Let's, because I'm just going to have to carry all these things around now. Sure. I'm going to start throwing away the ones from, oh, you have to go into the menu to throw it? Ugh. But yeah, so when the game comes out, it's in April, I believe, if I remember correctly. The plan for stream will be to sort of have wrapped up on Animal Crossing by that point, and then we'll do Tomodachi as our life sim of choice. Probably not to the same degree that we've done Animal Crossing. Like, I think having a bit of variety in the games I play, like, yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about wrapping up Animal Crossing quite a lot. Like, not because it's not fun. It's just getting a bit repetitive, you know? And the excitement is waning. The things to get excited about are things I've already seen. Break might be good. Yeah, exactly. Because, like, I could always come back during summer, right? I could do a big break and then come back during summer, and then experience the summer stuff for a while. And you're feeling the repetitiveness? Yeah. It's just, like, I don't think it's a problem with the game per se. Yeah, and I'm feeling the same. Like, I'm glad the upgrade to the Switch 2 edition was only £5, you know? Because it doesn't really feel like it adds a lot. And, like, yeah, I don't do the dream rooms and things because I'm working on my actual island. I don't have the energy to work on a fake one as well. Hi, Bill. This is just a bit unusual, isn't it? Just having that mask there. But this is the thing with Animal Crossing updates, right? Like, they add something and everyone expects it to last, like, forever. And it's like, I understand why you think that with the way that the way that the game is set out. Obviously, long-term goals are the thing, and you can't make really quick progress on stuff. So you kind of expect that updates are going to fill that gap. But they kind of can't, really. Yeah, let's wear this. We look kind of spooky. It's like when I see. Oh, Lucky? No, you have a name that I know. Your name is... Oh, who are you? I'm gonna hit myself when I read it. Cookie. Yes, Cookie. Cookie, of course. Right, we kind of need to do the big hole hunt. I'm surprised they still haven't got a sensible route for hole hunting. Oh, why is there so many fucking kangaroos coming to my island? Walt. I need to sneeze. Hell yeah, I'm muted in time. That's so sick. God, the tourists really dominate your fucking island, don't they? Who's this around here? This is Freya? Yeah. Love to tackle Slumber Island as a team, but no one seems interested. Yeah, I think that's the problem, right? Everyone wants to be working on their actual island. I just don't think there's enough incentive to do Slumber Islands. Which is a shame, right? Look at this fucking bozo. Hello. Weber. 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 The shirt with the turtleneck under it, kind of fun. I don't really like the jumpers though. Football pants. Oh, nice, nice Falush. Falush. By the way, would you prefer if I call you something different? Like, I know you go by West as well. Do you have a preference on how I should refer to you? Or is Falush good? 3D glasses are fun. Goatee? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think these glasses are actually the closest to mine that I found yet. Choose what's easier for me. It's for the Transmas. That's true. That is for the Transmas. I mean, I'm gonna stick with Falush because that's what I see on my screen. But if it ever changes and you'd prefer to go by your given name, then or your chosen name, sorry. Given is from parents. I just think all of, like, I've never really liked how these shoes look in real life either. Like, I would have no interest in buying shoes that look like that. I think I only want the glasses. Totally fine. Fair enough. Good, good. I don't know how you put that in my inventory. Oh, inventory. Yes. Anyway. I was going to say my storage at home is full. I don't know how she put it in there, but she didn't. Maybe I could learn some reading comprehension, perhaps. Hello. God, the tourists really just fucking clog up your island, don't they? Like, I feel like it's really changed the feeling of the island. Like, God, I mean, this is sounding like fucking... Is it Kyoto people or Osaka people? There's like one city in Japan that's like really got a lot to see for tourists, but as a result, they don't like tourists. This is crazy. It's too much money. I'm saving money. I grew up in a touristy area as well. And now the problem is that it was a touristy area, but not for overseas tourists. So we'd get the UK tourists that... Okay, to put this politely, there's two types of tourists that would go there. One is people who can't afford to go abroad. Which, you know, fair enough. That's fine. I don't mind people who come to an area for genuine reasons, like they're curious about the area or whatever. But I don't think this was that. Because the primary other group of tourists were people who didn't want to go abroad because they think people from overseas are bad and evil. So you also basically end up with the racist tourists. So yeah, I kind of have a bit of anti-tourist sentiment. And now living in London, like, get a lot of tourists here. Fine, there's a lot to see. And most tourists are obviously absolutely fine. But it is funny when people understandably don't know the local, like, rules. You know, people aren't standing on the right-hand side of the escalator, you know. People are walking in a very wide group and covering the whole path and not letting people overtake. Like, those are really annoying. But I've only gotten annoyed at them as I've become more of a Londoner. Back when you still lived with your parents, you get swarmed every summer holiday by mostly Germans. Yeah. There's a few nationalities of people that really fucking love a holiday. And they want that holiday to be as culturally similar as the place they live as possible. I feel like the Brits and the Germans share that sentiment. Alright, I need to sell a bunch of shit. Put some stuff in my house. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing hotel today because I just need to be making a bunch of money. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem to say, like... Oh, how do I get that? Okay, there we are. You know, certain areas attract different types of people. That's it, basically. Like, I like a beach holiday. I do. No, that's not what I wanted. What am I looking for? Yeah, I haven't been to the beach in ages either. I think it's just... It's harder to enjoy it in the same way when I mean, to put it to bluntly, it's harder to enjoy it in the same way when you're trans. You know, it's one of those like slightly more gender role-y places, which is unfortunate. Not that I've really tried, and like for sure, there are beaches that you can go to that are more welcoming, like the sort of beach that people go to from London mostly is a place called Brighton. And Brighton is kind of the queerest place in the UK, functionally. They've had like a Green MP for fucking ages, and the Greens are very I mean, they haven't always been good on trans issues, but they're the best on trans issues that we have. Back from ads. You'd love to go to Brighton. Brighton is nice. The problem with Brighton Beach, though, is that it's a stone beach. It's not a sand beach. So you do have to, like, brace yourself, I guess, for stones. You already know it. Of course I fucking already know it. I'm going to go to the fracking zone and put all these recipes in the bin. Hot rocks in the summer. Yep. Yep. That's true. Well, if you ever do a UK trip, it's very easy to get to from London, so do. I mean, I definitely prefer a sand beach to a stone beach. Did I put the bin here? I thought there was a bin here. Maybe not. I mean, clearly not. Okay. Babloid. I was really hoping for fossils. Did I put my bin somewhere else? If it's in my storage in my house, then I can place it somewhere. Probably not in my house. I don't think that's the most useful place, but maybe like outside my house or by the shops. Could be good. Sticky sand is icky. I mean, the sensation only bothers me once, like, I'm going home or whatever with sand. Like, while I'm on the beach, it's fine. And you can, like, you know, wash the sand off in the sea. Assuming it's warm enough, which it certainly never is in Brighton. But, what was I going to say? But yeah, then you've obviously then got to cross the beach to get back to the fucking unsandy area. And that's the challenge. This room is starting to get quite overwhelming, you know. There's a lot of little guys in here. I want to see how they sing to KK Synth, though. Listening. It's not that compelling, really. Maybe KK Synth is bad. Who knew? It's not very melodic. I like a melodic tune. Okay, so taking the bins out. I put it on shuffle. It was actually playing KK Technopop. I was just hovering over. Thingamy. I think we could put the bin here, actually. It's a little hidden away. But it kind of makes sense to me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Apple pie. Start your laptop when it lags. Yeah. Machines are getting old and RAM is expensive. I'm annoyed that I've not had the budget over the last couple of years to upgrade, because like now it's just so expensive. I haven't even like looked at the prices because I'm scared. Right, we got some fruit to sell. There's another tree that's over here that I always miss. It's not that old, 3 to 4 years. Yeah, my desktop is now at like 7. Maybe 6 or 7. Lamau. Bum. Pears, coconuts, orange tree, peaches, apples, cherries. Okay, so today is our last day before the end of the month, right? So, we should get interest. That's the word. Right, I need to collect all this veg. Replant the ones that need more. As today is a 6 or 7 like day, my Steam streak is 6 from 7. 6 from 7. What? How can it? Isn't a stream streak just one number? Am I stupid? I wouldn't put it past me. I'm at the point where I think I had a while where I thought 6-7 was funny because it was annoying for someone my age to like it. Oh. Oh, interesting. Strange. Yeah, so for a while I thought it was kind of just funny because of the it's not what I wanted. Not that, like, in my life I have a lot of reason to be around kids or talking to kids. Like, that's not really a thing that comes up. But I remember when I was younger and, like, people I considered adults would try and do the memes and things that I knew, and it was always so fucking cringe. And so I'm just finding it funny on that level. But now it's just kind of like I'm losing it again. You found it like funny for 2 weeks due to friendship group, but now it's just meh. Yeah. That's fair. I'm assuming if I plant specific ones, I'll get specific ones out. I kind of don't massively care about the colours of them, so I'm just going to plant them relatively evenly distributed. So I actually found out about 6-7 kind of a little bit before it became more mainstream. God, this makes me sound so fucking old, but I'm going to continue this story anyway. So someone that I'm friends with, me and my partner were at her and her partner's house for like a... I guess it was like a dinner party, really. Sounds fucking old as well. I was at my friends for a dinner party. But yeah, it's kind of what it was. One of them is a primary school teacher. And she was saying, I asked like, oh, what's the current thing that kids are doing that that doesn't make any sense to you? And this was, like I said, right at the start of 6-7 stuff becoming, I'm going to say mainstream. Yo, thank you for the subscription. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Palush. That's really appreciated. I reckon I'm actually going to get a Twitch payout this month. Which is kind of exciting. I want to reinvest it back into the stream because there's like a few issues that I've been putting off solving because they require some money. Namely, the lighting. I feel like the lighting's still kind of crap, so I want to get a ring light, basically. Why do you do this? But yes, I was asking this primary school teacher, like, what is the thing that you don't understand? And she was basically explaining 6-7. And this was maybe like a month before I saw it referenced anywhere else. So basically what I'm saying is I'm cool. Right, now we gotta plant these. The wheat is probably our biggest field, and I think that makes sense from a lore perspective. I'm just gonna dig all the holes first. Ow. Oh wait, I can do the cheat. You didn't understand 6, 7. The old memes, yeah. So my understanding of why it's funny, right? Prepare for another sentiment of Caps is old. My understanding is that if you are if you're asked to rate something, right, between 1 and 10, you say like, okay, what's my rating for, like, how would I rate Animal Crossing, you know, what score would I give it? Now when asked to think of a number between 1 and 10, people will often go to 7, as it's like a sort of, it's an odd number that's like not in the middle and it's not too close to either end, so it's kind of like a, it proves how brains work, that it's kind of the number between 1 and 10 that seems the most random. Which is obviously not how random works, but that's how brains work. I need to sneeze again. It's nice when I get warnings so I can mute. Oh no. Right, so random number, people pick 7. Okay. If you're giving a rating, now ratings skew higher, right? So if you think something is perfectly average, people tend not to put that at 5. Like, the scores 1 through 3 contain like you would only put something at a 3 if it's really bad, but it's only 3 away from the end. Whereas if you put something at a 7, that doesn't mean it's really good, you know. So if you kind of like something, you're also likely to put it at a 7, right? So that's 2 examples of saying 7. Now, if you want to add a bit of being unsure to it, like, oh, I'm not really sure, I'd put it about a 7. Now, doing like, saying about a 7 or an 8 is a big difference than saying a 6 or a 7. And 6 or 7 is kind of the go-to. When people say 7, they often mean that they're rounding it up rather than rounding down. So they will go, I don't know, about 6 or 7. And I think kids notice that people do that, right? That people have this bias towards saying, oh, I don't know, 6, 7. And that's where the hand motion comes from. It's like, oh, I don't know, 6 or 7. Like, that's where the hand motion comes from. And it's just that kids have noticed that we do that. And they're pattern matching. And because the adults haven't noticed that that's a pattern, that's where it's funny. Right? That's my understanding of the joke. I explained the joke for everyone. Now we never need to make the joke again. Right, I'm going to do some crafting to increase my money output. God, this really is just the ramble stream, isn't it? The problem is, it's hard. Like, I want to do a new project in this game, but all of these projects need money. That makes sense? Yeah. Like, it's not a particularly interesting meme, but I get why that's funny to kids. I get it. The thing is, 6, 7 was never funny in the first place. The fact it's not funny is kind of how it's funny. So maybe I'm making it funnier. What do, like, these need? Ugh. The ones that need specific, like, fish, I'm just never gonna make, right? Those need potatoes, so they'd be good to craft in the future. Oh, I only crafted one. Fuck. You're for number patterns. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's not an obvious pattern because it takes like two different biases that people have and combines them, right? Okay, let's go sell some of this and then we can come and make more. But yeah, that's my understanding. Thank you for coming to my TED talk about 6-7. One of the things that I'm needlessly interested in, to the point. Oh wait, hello. Is like categorizing memes. Like, and I don't really mean into like good or bad, right? I'm kind of less interested in the actual quality of a meme. The things that I find interesting is, in a way, there's only so many jokes that we can make. And most jokes tend to fit into a bunch of categories. So, I'll give an example, right? So one of the categories is like the haha got 'em category, where the joke is basically, I made you do something that you didn't want to do. That's where the joke is. So what comes under this category, right? 1, a Rickroll. That's I made you click a link and you got shown this song that maybe you don't like. I mean, you might like it, but that's not up to me. So Rickroll's in that category, and I like to call it the Rickroll category as a grouping. Yeah, Yoni's got it. D's Nuts is another one. A D's Nuts joke is exactly that. It's the setup. You get someone else to say it, and then you get to go, haha, got you. Also, loss is one of these. So loss, like hiding loss in a comic, is... Now, the interesting thing about that one is that you really need to understand a deep context. But the comedy in loss isn't the pattern, you know. It's the recognizing it. And yeah, Yoni, this is what the one I was going to say next. The game is exactly that. I've stopped marking my losses because I don't give a shit. Like, I'm just a cheater. I lose too frequently still. And I've been playing it since I was fucking, what, like 12 maybe? 13? That's 20 years of the game. I don't care when I lose now. But yes, that is in that category, right? Now the next category is... I'd love to come up with a better name for it because I don't really want Drake to be involved, but it's the Drake meme, right? The 4-panel top one is a person indicating yes. The bottom panel is a person indicating no, and then images on the right that are the subject of what they like and dislike, right? And there's quite a few of those. So, I mean, there's the Drake one itself. The mind exploding one. Of, like, someone achieving, like, karmic ascension. Is, like, an elaborate version of a Drake meme. There's the kombucha lady... Panic guy. By panic guy, do you mean the one who's pressing buttons? I suppose those are genre adjacent. Because you're just thinking of the kombucha meme? Yeah. The kombucha video is actually so much funnier than the memes with the kombucha lady. Like, the video is so good. Oh, we weren't going to do this. I was going to be doing cooking. Panic, calm, panic. Yeah. Yeah, I also think that's ever so slightly different in that... in that basically that has an order of time to it, right? The with a Drake meme, you could actually swap the up and down. Why do I hate having to press Y. I never remember to press Y. You can change the order, right? And the joke still works. It might be funnier one way or the other, but that depends on the context of what the joke is. But yes, they are related. They are related for sure. Because the thing that I'm trying to define the genre of them is like, what is the part of the humor there, right? Where's the humor coming from? Like, you couldn't with Panic, Calm, Panic. If you took a Drake meme and you took the thing in the positive side into calm, and then you put the thing in the negative side into panic, the joke wouldn't necessarily work. Sayori from Doki Doki. I don't know. Could you provide a link? Oh, it's her, right? The Egg IRL anime lady. Is it a comparison of two things? I don't really know. I'm like any genres, these have fuzzy edges. So whether you count it or not is up to personal taste. So yeah, thanks for my listening to my meme genre TED talk. For some reason, I've spent quite a lot of time thinking about it. Okay, let's go put some of this money back in here and check these. And then I think meme genre TED talk. I mean, it can come back up. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how many categories there are. Like, ultimately it takes seeing something funny and then having to actively be like, okay, well, this is similar to this or that. Like, I haven't got a theory for how many categories there are. It's just that those two are the main ones I've spotted so far. What about the dab meme? Do you mean like actively just dabbing? Or is there a different type of meme that you're thinking of? This is just dabbing. I mean, I'd probably just count that in like young people invent a funny motion, right? Dabbing doesn't mean anything. And also 6'7" kind of is that as well. Shouldn't call that a meme. Yeah, well, I mean, by proper definitions, it is a meme. It's not an internet meme. But yeah, I think kids just sometimes invent something that other kids find funny. Sorry, I got a bunch of messages. Sorry, I just need to defend myself. People are talking about Bionicle in the Polycule chat. Bionicle was one of my plural awakenings. Not a trans one, somehow. Bionicle. Yeah. I shared a meme, actually. It was this... It says, someone you know is gay, and then the gay flag. Someone you know is bi, and then a bi flag. Someone you know is transgender, and then a trans flag. And then someone you know is a Bionicle fan in 2026. And then the original Toa, but stretched image. Maybe even someone you love. Think before you speak hate. I was calling out someone, and also I deserve to be called out for it too. Anyway. Dab can still be fun, because your friends and you lost it yesterday after Herobrine in your modded horror Minecraft dabbed. Okay, that is quite funny. That is quite funny. In that case, is a dab like a... A dab is in the same genre as a teabag? But like a more family-friendly teabag? That's kind of fun. Ah, Surfing KK is a good one. We'll get that. I just want to collect all the music, really. Football. Football. Oh, this is different coloured mask. Okay. I'll get another one. Sure. They look cool. Okay, now to put more money in the bank. We can put 50. If I get enough to upgrade my house, I'm not going to pay for it today just because it's the end of the month. You know, I want I want the money. I want the money. Who are you? Tell yourself you're girly. Oh, Renee! I know Renee. Who's your buddy? You're still here, or are you a different person? I don't know. I'm just checking for diggy holes now. There's too many fucking people on my island for me to give a shit. She's your villager. Well, then she was the one who... You were the one who told her. The Borglesley's good. What was I talking about? Oh, yes. So, like I said, I'm going to mention there, Bionicle was one of my plural awakenings. Like, in retrospect, I can look back on it and be like, okay, that feeling, that belief I had, that I was a Bionicle. So I kind of had this belief, right? Now, I was quite young at the time, so please, like, understand. But, like, I felt that this life was like a sort of training ground, in a way, for the next life. And the next life was Bionicle. And I was Lewa. I was Lewa. The green one. I'm sure you're aware that it's the green one. And so I have a lot of affinity to Lewa even still. Looking at his characterization in the film, so I watched the film. I watched The Mask of Light recently with my partner to be like, here's a film that I grew up liking. It's not a very good film. I mean, it's fun. It's not very good. And I don't forget what I was saying. Couldn't get into the Bionicle movies. That's fair. I don't think they tell the, like, they don't do the setup that they need to do. Different from your headcanon. Yeah. Because I was mainly in on the first generation of Toa. Like the, you know, the early ones. But then the first film starts after they've already gone on their personal adventures and have found, like, their upgraded masks. And it's like, those designs were less cool. And then the lore actually gets crazy after that. Like, I didn't keep up for sure, because I was, like, growing up. Well, they told the story as things went... Oh, no, sorry, I know what you mean. Yes, they should have told the story from the beginning. Yeah. Sorry, I misunderstood what you meant there. Good, I can sell those. We'll go buy today's coffee. And speaking of, we can probably have a little BRB soon. We'll get in-game coffee and then get out-of-game coffee. Who are you? Why? I don't care about all of these fucking... Oh, I've already met you. God, that proves how much I don't care about the fucking tourists. You want to fucking Uber Eats your Brewster coffee? Sure. Did I finish my thought there? God, I'm so all over the place. Yes, so I had this belief, right, that I was Liwa. Obviously, I kind of knew that I wasn't. But it was just like an escapist thing as a kid. And now looking back on it with like a plural lens, it's like, this is a headmate. This is a headmate that was up front around that time. So, yes. That wraps up the story, I guess. The real thing that was my plural awakening, actually, and this is quite a cringe one. This is quite a cringe one. So I decided to start rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! And watching Yugi and the Pharaoh sort of like not really comprehend that each other are there, but still be working together towards the same goals, at least in like the early seasons. When like Yugi's not really aware that like he stops being himself during duels. That was the actual real one that gave me the permission to start thinking about it. And that's kind of cringe, especially that I was watching that at age 29. I was just engaging with like my childhood interests, I think, as a self-care thing. The early Toa looked more humanoid, while later versions were more like war machines. Engaging with your child interest is bad. No, no, it's not bad. It's certainly not bad. It's just a bit cringe. When it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a good show. You know? I mean, once I learned a bit more about it and, like, how the show was actually made prior to the formalization of the game rules, it makes sense. How many fucking ducks do I have? Jesus. Like, because I was kind of watching it to be like, oh, I wonder how they follow the game rules. How do they make these plots work when they've got to follow the game rules? And they just don't. It wasn't till season 2 when the rules of the game had actually been formalized into a real game system that they start following the rules a bit closer. If anything was cringe, I mean, that's fair. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, I engage with cringe on a very honest level, right? And that honest level is things are cringe sometimes, and that's fine. Like, actually, also around that same time, I'd give, like, as I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh!, I had given myself this mantra of, don't kill the part of you that makes you cringe, kill the part that cringes. Now, I look back on that and I think, okay, the part of me that cringes is a different headmate, so I'm not going to kill them, right? Like, I want to engage with that feeling. But at that time, that was where I was, and so I disentangled that feeling of cringe being bad, right? These things still are cringe, but I get to be the judge of what is cringe, and I get to choose to do it anyway, right? I'm not going to let society tell me what is cringe. Right, I am going to BRB. I would like a coffee. If you are after a drink or something yourself, I would recommend you also go get a drink. Now, as you'll see, I'll do the scene transition, and the BRB screen should just start on its own. It should just start on its own. If we're lucky. So just finding an appropriate BRB song. We'll go for a Wild World one. Why not? Okay. BRB. Hello, I'm back. Got coffee, bathroomed, other stuff. Welcome back, welcome back. Right, capture card stream. Turn this off. Go back into game. Right, what am I continuing to do? I think I need to keep cooking, right? Back to just having a ramble about stuff. Welcome back to you too! Right, so I've been in a pretty productive mood recently. So I've been working on projects, as I do. Now this project is adapting my old pet computer code. I'll explain what pet computer is in a second. To be a little bit more reusable across projects. So that means... It means basically that I could have an integration with pet computer on my stream underlay. So I can do dynamic BRB messages and stuff and intros. Now, is that cringe, right? I know earlier I said I get to determine what's cringe and what's not, but I'm curious on the sentiment here, right? So for context, Pet Computer is was on my Discord for a while and was basically like an AI chatbot that I made. It was very me coded, right? Like I tried to make it have this personality that, like, apparent personality that like is similar to mine. Now, would it be cringe? I wouldn't have Pet Computer in chatting. Like, I think it's cringe when a chatbot is in chat. But I think as part of stream content to make my life a little bit easier and more fun, like having a project that I can integrate with it is kind of cool. What do we think? If those intro messages and BRB screens were kind of generated based on what was going on in chat and relevant to the stream, what do we think? Cringe or not cringe? I'm probably going to do it anyway and run it, but I'll have it so that I can turn it on and off. So if people don't like it, I can turn it off. In terms of like consenting, Pet Computer had this really good opt-out system where I would completely anonymize you to it forever. So like your username would come through as redacted and your messages wouldn't go through. Your message would be redacted. It would know that someone who had opted out had said something, but not what that thing was. Hello. Welcome in. How you doing? It's a bit of a chill one. What am I doing? I'm selling shit, right? I've got too much food in my bag. Makes you think of AI chatbots that recap the events of the last half an hour. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. Like for the BRB screen, having like Pet Computer recap what's happened on stream. Just for people who are like arriving late. Are you all getting sick? Is the Western European girl boss team getting sick? I had that thought in the kitchen earlier. I feel like Yoni, Summer, and Kaylee are the West European girl boss team. Because I know you all had a hangout recently, didn't you? How much? I'm really not paying attention. I'm just like wanting to chat. That's true. Oh, that is true. This is actually one of the things about being poly that I hadn't thought about, which is, you know, if one of your partners gets sick, are you responsible if your other partner gets sick? Like, especially if they don't even know each other or interact in any way. Then you're definitely responsible. But is that your fault? Right? Can someone be annoyed at you? Don't think so. Video game. I've still got so many fucking tomatoes. And I can't put anything in my storage in order to make more space. So I have to just keep fucking running back to my cook thing. Is there like a barbecue that you can cook on? You blame society. I mean, it is society's fault. I realise this is so thrilling, right? The just running between the shop and cooking. There's a clay oven. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I have the recipe for that. Fuck's sake. Oh yeah, I was going to be talking about Tomodachi Life. The brick pizza oven doesn't work. I guess you can only make pizza in it, right? That would make sense. B is the bottom one. Sorry, I've been playing Steam Deck, so my A's and B's are swapped around. Tomodachi Wife. Yeah, I'm so happy. Like, I almost yelled out in joy when they showed that you could make your Mii's non-binary. I was like, oh my god. Thank fuck. I don't have to pick a side. I don't have to pick a side. It's great. That's also the wrong button. I need ZL. Nintendo Go woke. Yes, exactly. I mean, I think it makes sense why, like, so a couple of days ago, I saw a news article like I didn't read the whole thing. I read the article, the headline, which I get is bad reading. But it was basically about how, despite gay marriage not really being legal, I don't think, in Japan, Nintendo are saying that they acknowledge them and treat them in reality. You know, treat them as real. Because they are, right? They recognize that they're real. You screamed non-binary and your window is open. My window wasn't open. Thankfully. Maybe in my neighborhood. Yeah, so it makes sense why that went out as a news article a couple of days prior to that reveal. It means that they are trying to do it properly. Or it implies it, at least. Like, being able to set your preferences. That I can make myself as a non-binary me who has an interest in, like, women and non-binary other me's. It's like, yeah, that's my preference. Non-men. Brick oven, this one. I actually need to go cut down wood for that. That's fucked. I haven't cut wood at all. Trusting them is paper thin. Yeah, it does feel like... It feels like they're trying in a way that they haven't before. That's the one that doesn't work. Oh. Oh well, I'll get some wood anyway while I'm here. It's a nice repetitive task for me to ramble over. I really like, I've got some very close friends who were who did the teaching English thing in Japan. Like, one of them was an English teacher and the other one went there too to live with him. And you know, they're a gay couple. They're a larger gay couple who one of them's from London and the other's from America. So that's probably like quite an interesting sight for a lot of Japanese people. Like, I wonder how it was for them. Oh fuck, I forgot about this. Oh, that's a mechanic I'd forgot about. Oops. Because I wonder what, like, the normal person there thinks about it. I also wonder if that's going to be in the Japanese version. Like, if it's not, I think that's really bad. Like, it indicates, like, a performativeness. Hello. Welcome. Welcome in. Kind of for real better now. That made sense. We were going to craft. I'm sorry you're feeling sick. I hope you get well soon. Get well soon. Okay, so brick oven is not the one I'm allowed to cook on. It's like the clay oven. Do I not have that? I really don't want to put one of these outside. Check my mailbox. Oh. Have you treated me? Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I like that one. And it also shows 3 options. Hell yeah, we love that. Thank you, Yoni. Clay furnace. Right, I want to put this next to Nook's house. But how do I make it fit? If I want to keep this area somewhat naturey, but I feel like I could... I never check here. I probably should. I probably missed so many fossils. I want this to be kind of naturey, and I haven't done that yet. I should have done that when Leaf was here. But I want it to be like the little park. So maybe putting it in here makes some amount of sense. I can always move it later. Oh. Oh, that's not how I thought it would look at all. I got chat is a hospital today. Chat is a hospital today. Hey, Phallus, you can make up for it by sending your partner a computer virus if you want. Like if you want to emulate the feeling of giving your partner a sickness, email them a worm or a Trojan. That's how bad it feels to give your partner a sickness. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. That's a great idea. Yeah, you should do it. Let me know how it goes. Okay, is it better for us to put 10,000 into the bank to get the interest, or to bury it and in 3 days potentially triple my money? Or triple my money? Could I turn Pet Computer into an invasive but friendly virus? Nah. I've got no interest in doing that. Like, I could learn how, yeah. I could learn how to do that, but I have no interest in doing that, so don't worry, I'm not going to do it. One of the things I really like about that project is how secure it tries to be and how optional it tries to be. You usually get 90k when you bury 30k. Yeah, at the beginning I had a look at the chart and I've settled on 10k being right for me. But I probably should go up to 30. I don't know. That was a while ago. Yeah, you two got some of the easiest countries to be from if your partner's from another country. Like, one of mine is from New Zealand, which is possibly the furthest possible place from here. But they live in London, so it doesn't count. Right, fossil, let's go. Hand this fossil in. Oh. Please be 1,000,000 bells. I'm finding chat very distracting today. Traditional straw coat, was that? Or was that recipe? Iron nuggets, the fucking worst one. The worst one. I did long distance relationships for a while. And in general, most of them were just pretty bad. I mean, there was one that lasted like a long time and it stopped being long distance quite quickly. I just don't like long distance. It's hard. I need like a physical intimacy. Crazy thing to say on stream, but it's true. I mean, obviously it's true. Content. I'm definitely remembering what I'm doing. I've somehow managed to collect the most European the most European community in the world. It's nice. It's nice. Oh, I should go do the swimming. Make some money with the swimming. I'm just gonna sell these fucking tomatoes. No, wait, no. I just built the thing to use that. Let's be sensible. Yeah, I'm not really feeling politics either at this point. I'm just like, I'm gonna keep this space as free from that as possible. Obviously it will come up, but we can just chill today. We can just chill. Right, cooking. Let's just vibe. Let's just vibe, indeed. Okay, let's salvage the vibe. Do I need the puree for anything? I can just make another potage. I don't think I have anything that needs puree. It's another potage then. Oh, you have flick as well? That's fun. No. I'm just thinking about Tomodachi life. I just keep thinking about it. Right, set the cloud on next to waterfall. Well, we're cool as hell, you see. We're cool as hell. Is that cool? It's how you get into Cool Club. You put your clay oven next to a waterfall. It's always been true. Longest founding rule of Cool Club. You know what? This could be the project. This could be the project. Okay. Right, we want, in that case, to craft a crafting table to go here as well. Let me just take the one from the hotel, because I'm not going to be using that today. I'm just trying to let the footsteps do a little ASMR on me. Okay, because it's a temporary measure. No, it needs to be in here. Okay. Should I craft something? Yes. We could put gold bars in here. What can I make? I don't want it to be Christmas themed. Maybe like a bonfire. But I don't want it to be too like comfy, you know. I want it to be sort of wilderness. Maybe there's nothing I want to make. Crazy. There's just stuff that I can't make. Tires. You know what? I'm just having a bit of a like check out from stream. I'm just like chilling, vibing, feeling good. Got my coffee, listening to the nice music. It's probably one of the strangest streams yet. Okay, so if I don't know what I want to do, then I might as well like dig up these plants and put some paths down, right? The speed at which you two have created your own language together is impressive. The speed is so strong. One. Maybe I should save some of my food recipes to actually eat and get more uses. Why did I run all the way over to that one when I could have got these oranges? My brain's not in it. That you are, Summer. That you are. Both of you for sure. Okay, I can leave that where it is for now. This is gonna have to move. Goosesses. Goosesses? We'll just plant it here. That'll be a nice surprise. I think if we just have like a main path going through, that will, like, because I want to put another bridge here, but I think that will be quite boring. I think instead I'm going to try and make it like meander. Like, obviously there should still be a way to quickly just run from one to the other. So it's not going to be like locked in, but I think at least that's the way the path should go. Something like this, it's going to be quite tight, but I think if I put like bushes here to force you to go round, like, that'll probably get the job done a little bit better than it looks like it might. Nook's selling a samurai suit. Hell yeah. You should buy that. Making it just a bit thinner there. How's this looking? Let me check the map. Oh, this looks pretty good so far. It's sticking to the coast a little bit too closely. That's fine, we weren't using that anyway. I guess I don't want it to all be paths. This isn't going to be dedicated crafting. This is just going to be like a park type area. And it's going to be as full with nature as possible while still making it convenient to use. Yeah, I've realised I've just, like, stopped narrating what I'm doing. Just informed you about the Happy Home Paradise. Yeah, welcome to game development when you've got connected services. No, I'm not sick of you. I'm just I think it's might be like a little Switch thing or something. I don't know. I have always wanted to put the time to get into Dwarf Fortress. It looks like a type of game I would fucking love. But it is just... Okay, some of that's not as funny of a joke. Sorry. I mean, try it. It's overwhelming. Yeah, it really is. The systems in it are just crazy. No. No, not really, I'm afraid. Sorry, it just felt like a very abrupt joke. It's like, okay, sure. Makes me... In a way, it can make me feel a little anxious that I'm saying words that are then just going to be twisted into something. And it makes me want to be very anxious about what I'm saying. And I would rather not. I want to be able to talk about Switch games, you know? Right, what am I... The path is a bit wild and doesn't really wiggle the way I wanted it to. Yeah, sadly I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, right, yes. I think that there may have been a switch happening, and therefore the vibe of the stream has changed. Welcome to befriending a plural streamer. Pow pow. You never know what kind of stream you're gonna get. We were talking about Dwarf Fortress. Yes, so like there's been multiple times that I've tried to get into it. And a few of those were prior to it getting graphics. Like I did rebuy it because you can play it for free, right? If you're okay with the ASCII graphics. And you can even mod the ASCII graphics to have graphics anyway. So you can get it for free if you want to try it. The graphics help. The graphics really fucking help, though. So yes, you should try. You should try it. This is gonna be like, you can't put me here. I wish the rules were just a little bit less strict on where you could put trees. Like, it should be able to live on this tile. Surely. It's only a diagonal, it's not. connected to? Or is it this one? You're getting a bounce when you put it into the tail? Hell yeah. That's a good moment. That's a good step. You've had to be so patient waiting for your hair to grow out. Worth the effort? Worth the effort, I'm sure. Trees can grow right at the water's edge too. Yeah, exactly. And like when the river near me floods, the Thames, when the Thames floods a bit, you see plants coming out of the water. Nearly a 3-year project. Wow. Ba-bum. Do I have, like, some flowers I could move in? I think I do. Because I can put my rarer flowers in here and have it be like the rare flower park. I'm not going to put all of them in. I feel like mine grows relatively fast, but because I've just been growing it out like quite lazily, like basically just not getting it cut as opposed to having a sensible haircut at every moment. I don't know if it's just that. Right, what are my nice flowers from here? These pink and orange daisies. That's kind of it. So it's going to be a bit of a simple start for the zone. Everything for a character haircut. Oh, Wade! Oh no, is Wade wanting to move away? Okay, thank God. Okay, he was just inviting me over. Oh, Wade, don't scare me like that. Wow, it's your house. I'm home. I'm home. Let me ask you about this chainsaw. Oh, I was touching the chainsaw, Wade. These are light bulbs. Some of them are light bulbs. Okay, fine. Wade, this is the funnest game you know. I need to invite Wade to Blood on the Clock Tower. If you think this game is fun, you don't know what fun is. Of course, I'm in your vampire costume. Of course you have a vampire costume. Of course you do, Wade. Fucking... Fucking vampire Wade. Animal Crossing New Horizons Blood on the Clock Tower. When? The more I've been thinking about it, the more it seems to have a lot of logistical issues. Because I have thought about it. When I was making that area, I was like, yeah, this is going to be doable, right? And as I've gotten deeper into the game and learning more about what makes the game good, the harder it is to see how it would be good in Animal Crossing. Like, the reason the some of the YouTube channels do it in Minecraft is that you can do proximity chat. Whereas if you can't do proximity chat in Animal Crossing, you'd have to try to emulate proximity chat by doing it on Discord and moving people between, like, chat calls. Which is annoying. And it means we might as well just be playing on Discord instead. So I think it's kind of a dead idea, sadly. I would like to run one online, though. The app is free, I think. Let me check. Blood on the Clock Tower app. HTT... Oh, you have to make an account. Okay, well, that's fair. But I think you can play it for free online. So I could organise a Blood on the Clock Tower game at some point. Perhaps another game we could play. I mean, Blood on the Clock Tower is the best game, though. Oh, do you mean in Animal Crossing? Oh, I don't know. I feel like the games in Animal Crossing would need to be really simple. Why is it always fucking 7 first? So you're saying it only goes up to 10? Well, I'm going to say lower, because if it only goes up to 10, then it's easy. One. We can play Icon Low Card. Oh. Only goes up to 9. And I win a vampire costume. I guess that's good. Are we going to see what this looks like? I kind of don't hate that. It's less a vampire costume and more of an RT game costume. No, I don't want to buy your weird shit. Did Wade just prove the brain works of the 1 to 10 scale with 7? Well, he drew a random card. He didn't just say a random number. The deck doesn't have the same shitcomings that the brain does. It's your favourite song, Stale Cupcakes? Well, thank you for the music track, I guess. We can go make our gyros perform it. Shitcomings. What does shitcomings? Shortcomings, right? Okay. Gotta go through the list of every single word that rhymes even slightly with shit. I like talking to Tia because she often mentions wanting to try card tricks with other villagers. But they always turn it into a game with stakes. You've got a wizard. What's that going to do? Plant these plants. That's what I was doing. I get so distracted. One can go here. I do want to mix the colours and the types up a bit. Like, I don't want it to look too planned. Like, the thing I like... Actually, let's flatten that a little bit. Let's make some more grass here. Yeah, the thing that I find ruins, like, natural builds in place in games like this is when it's not... When it's too meticulously put together. It's like if you're agonizing over where these things should go, then it's not going to look natural. And the good thing about having this as dirt path instead of stone is that the plants can propagate onto them. So that's cool. Off to walkies. Have a nice time. Have a nice time. God, it's interesting to me how much having these fucking tourists around is making me not want to talk to people in town anymore. Because it's like, once I talk to this guy, then I functionally have spoken to Bill. Because Bill is like our macho man. You know? So it's like, well, now I don't feel like I need to talk to Bill. I almost wish... You can ignore them. Yeah, but it then makes me want to ignore my actual villagers too. It's like there's just too many people fucking wandering around all the time. It's like if the tourist dialogues are going to be so flat, which I agree that they are, why have them be so in my face all the time? Make me go to the hotel if you want me to interact with them if they're not that deep. Oh, we've got another pink cosmos. I'm shocked I don't have any pink of these yet. Mums, chrysanthemums. Oh, I do. That one can stay there though. Whoever wants a goth outfit hands you a vampire costume. There you go. You've got easy mode on. Okay, well, we haven't spoken to you yet, Ozzy. Murkrow. I don't know if I picked Murkrow. I think someone picked Murkrow for me, and I was like, that works. I didn't do any swimming. I was going to say swinging. I mean, I haven't done any swinging. That is true. In a one-on-one. I don't remember who I've said what to. Sadly. Yeah, I wasn't sure who it was, so I didn't want to claim it was you in case it wasn't you. Sorry, I've realised that, yeah, sometimes I talk about my headmates in that way. That must be hard to distinguish. Oops. Oh, right, you were asking me for putting me into Mystery Dungeon. Right, sorry, I thought you were just asking for fun. If you need an answer, let me look. Let me look at Pokemon. Okay, Bulbapedia. Flying. Flying type. Maybe Sigilif? Can you make me be Sigilif? I don't know. The vibes of stream are already just like fucked. I'm counting this stream as a write-off. Sigilif. Bulbapedia's not loading. Sigilif. It is a chill time. It's just very different than other streams, and that's making me feel weird about it. This guy. I want to be that weird thing. Hi, Flora. You like Sigilif? Yeah, I like Sigilif as well. Sigilif. Oh, I have this song to put in. Yes. Indeed. I don't want to be doing construction tasks. I don't know. They're Gen 5. Yeah. Like if they're too late on. My outfit today is so crazy. How have I ended up wearing this? How about we keep streaming till past and I wrap up there? This stream is. I mean, I appreciate everyone for watching along. I don't know what you're getting out of today's stream at all. If it's just a hangout spot, then that's cool. I'm actually okay with running a hangout spot. I'm getting a fun hangout, yeah. Register is the button I need. Rescue Team DX is based off of Gen 3 but updated to Gen 8. Oh, interesting. They actually filled in the rest. Like they didn't Dexit it. Interesting. I think the Gyroid singing this would be nice. Who's here for a fun hang? Aw, thank you. Mostly the later evolutions. Oh, like not the full... Such as Sylveon for Eevee. Right, I see. Yeah, then I doubt Sigilif is going to be in there. Because Sigilif doesn't even evolve or anything. It's just a cool guy. I haven't actually really... It's nice to listen to in the background. Oh my goodness, they all shook at the same time. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's nice to listen to in the background. Yeah, I feel like it's different vibes than I've normally got going on. Maybe I should make some cupcakes. The problem is cupcakes are so cheap. Or I'm actually thinking muffins. I should make muffins, but the problem is muffins are so cheap. That making them ends up feeling expensive because I've got too many ingredients. I completely agree, Summer. Muffins are so much better than cupcakes. Like, to me, a cupcake is just scared to be a cake, right? Whereas a muffin is like, yeah, I'm just a fucking baked muffin. I don't need any toppings or whatever. I'm fucking delicious. But if you just eat a cupcake without anything on it, it's just like, well, this is missing something, right? Yeah, it's like because I've been paying attention to money a lot more and stuff. It's crazy how when you're trying to buy stuff to cook nice stuff with, you know, making a huge chili, for example, is completely doable and is pretty cheap. But you end up with so many, like, other ingredients that you, unless you make more chili, you're probably not going to use. Or at least, because I don't cook, like, at that level most of the time. I try to when I can. But it is expensive to, like, feed yourself when it's just one person. You end up, like, I have so much vegetables that I'm not able to get through before it starts going bad. It's like, ugh, I'm just throwing money away, you know, wasting food, but they don't sell anything small enough. Okay, we've got stuff to sell. Let's go do that. And then I'm going to wrap up. I'm done with today's stream, I think. Not frustrated or anything. It's just the vibe shift has been a bit abrupt. Need some time to, you know, just land and be like, okay, who am I? What am I doing? We're selling shells and then wrapping up. Yeah. It's been cool though. Thank you all for hanging out. This has been nice. You want to make pup cakes? You want to cake bup cakes? I don't know what I'm doing. Pup cakes. Bup cakes. I didn't check what this screen wall looks like. Okay, I've got to put more money in my bank as well. I'm probably just going to put everything in, because next time we play will be after the turn of the month, and so I'll have interest. Money! Give me a pittance for my huge savings, please, Nook. 382k. I can't believe I'm still so far away. You know what? While I'm here, I'll keep going a little bit. I'm going to do the swimming. Actually, swimming, I don't have the inventory space for swimming. Okay, fine. Decided. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up. Sorry for the early leave, and also, like, apologies for not making Monday stream as well. But that said, I'm allowed to take time off. This is just a hobby. It'd be cool to do this full time, but until we get to that point, I don't need to make excuses. So if you want excuses, I guess introduce me to your friends. All of these fucking people just waving at each other. Hello. Whoa, I'm a horse too. So are you. We're both horses. You don't have to wave at everyone. Fine. Fine. Right, do we have anyone live that I follow to send you to? Ah, Bubchi's live. I fancy hanging out with Bubchi. Yeah, let's go over there. Such a lovely... Fuck me, I pressed the home button accidentally. Let's go back. Such good vibes. Such good internet vibes at the Bubchi's. Have a nice weekend, I guess. Whatever you're up to. What a strange way to end the stream. I did so good this stream. Lessons learned. Let's not switch halfway through. Bye. See ya. Raid. It's Bubchi. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. Do. Bum bum. See ya.